So Arsenal 5. Yes, 5. 5-star performance. It was a comfortable day. We had it's not a cigar, but we could have had cigars on the go. We could have had deck chairs out. We could have read a newspaper, had a cerveza. Life was good today. Sheff Utd 0. They are absolutely dog awful, and we made them look dog awful today. If you don't like the ratings, cry. We're back again on Wednesday after West Ham, and leave yours down below rather than crying. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel. Arsenal History and More, it'll be in the title. I'm also going live straight after you watch this with Ola for the Tyson Fury fight and undercard, the Fight Week show. I'll leave a link in the description. Jez, give us your little breakdown for anyone who hasn't seen your fan cam yet. Make sure you check his fan cam out as well as mine and Kenny's, who was at the game as well, Kenny, today. Give us your breakdown, mate, before we get into the ratings.
Yeah, slow start, got better, got quick, took them apart. The blunt blades were awful, shocking, very, very poor. And they're going down, man. They're not going to survive, unfortunately, for them and their fans. But big up to their fans for making the journey down to the Emirates, because I'll be honest, if my team was playing like that, I wouldn't bother. Seriously, it was a horrible, cold, rainy, miserable day in North London. So, I wouldn't bother. But there you go. Arsenal, great win, 5-0. First 5-0 of the season. Lee, can we do it again? I hope so. Do we need to? With our noisy neighbours top of the league. Can't have that. Not allowed. Not in my mind.
The imposters, Jez.
Yeah. Well, I like to call them the fakers, but there you go. It is what it is. And player ratings, we'll see how we did.
Let's start straight off with the goalkeeper. He literally didn't have anything to do. They had 2 shots in totality and 0 on target. Literally. A couple of nice little kicks out from the back, but other than that, it's hard to rate the defensive players and the goalkeeper, because they literally had nothing to do. But what did you rate him?
David Raya, I thought he was very good. I thought his distribution, when he kicks the ball long, he's very, very good in my view. And some of his kicks to the left field to Martinelli, very, very good. Pinpoint precision. David Raya, not troubled at all. I'll give him a 7.
Benjamin White nearly scored a worldie. Got subbed off. I don't know whether we were saving him for West Ham on Wednesday, but one of his better performances this season, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Didn't do anything wrong, but then again, nobody challenged him, really, let's be fair. But I'll give him a Ben White, I'll give him a 7.
Let's go to the opposite side. Our mate, the politician, he done all right today, didn't he? He done all right. And he had that license to roam, as he always does. But today, it didn't really cost us going the other way.
Well, no, he wasn't challenged, was he? Let's be honest. Let's be fair. Against that team today, we could have had 2 at the back. Saliba and Ben White would have carried it all day. Zinchenko didn't do anything wrong. Did some nice little work as well in midfield. I'll give him a 7.
Let's go Kivior, stepping in today for Gabriel Magalhaes, who I was surprised was dropped, but he dropped him at the start of the season, so maybe we shouldn't be surprised. But Kivior, again, literally could have had a cigar on the go, couldn't he?
Absolutely. Didn't do anything wrong. In actual fact, I like it sometimes when a defender, you don't notice them, because that actually means they're doing their job. They're not actually showboating or doing anything stupid, and they're just getting on with their job. They're paid to do. And Kivior, I'll give him a 7 as well.
William Saliba.
Class. Absolute class. 8. Absolutely bullied. Anybody that came down that centre or left, he absolutely bullied him. Absolutely 8 for me.
Let's go into midfield. He's walked into Arsenal like a prime Tony Adams. That's how well he's played so far. Declan Rice.
Class. Absolute class. Totally controlled that midfield today. He was bossing it. Watching him, he was telling players what to do, where to go. If it hadn't been for one certain player today, he'd have got my man of the match. But I'll give him a 9. I thought he was absolute top levels.
Yeah, I thought he was class again. Yeah, he's literally taken to it like a duck to water. He don't look out of place. Let's go to probably the only dampener on the day. The German giraffe, as Northside calls him, Kai Havertz. That was a day where you think, your day today, my friend.
Not good enough.
Wasn't to be.
Not good enough. Wasn't terrible, but as you quite rightly, against Sheffield United, the Blunt Blades, he should have been on top of his game today. This is a German international, for Christ's sake. He should have taken them to the sword against the Blunt Blades. So sorry, mate, you're getting a 5. Not good enough.
I agree. Let's go to the other side. Somebody we haven't seen for a while, Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe came on, tried. Bit out of I don't know what's the right term. Not quite on it at the moment. Maybe that's lack of gameplay, but he did some nice stuff. But 6.
Bukayo Saka.
Bukayo Saka looked sharp today. Looked sharper than he has been for quite a while. As I said to you, Lee, in my fan cam, maybe the little rest up he's had with the international break. He looked a lot sharper. He wasn't looking like he was limping today, which is all good. So decent for me. Tried and did some nice little trickery, and 7.
Opposite side, Gabriel Martinelli.
Absolutely ruthless. Was taking them apart. You can see Sheffield were really scared. Every time he got near their 18-yard box, man, he had 2 men on him, and he still caused trickery. Had a couple of opportunities, and I'll give him an 8.
Your defence is in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie scores his first hat-trick. Fair play to him as well, because every single one of them finishes, different types of finishes. The first one for me was the best goal. I know people just say the third one maybe, but the first touch on that first goal. And that was at a moment in the game where we weren't really doing anything. Let's be real. Absolutely quality from Declan Rice to pass that through the defender's legs. First touch, finish, top draw, completed his hat-trick, takes the match ball home. Edward Nketiah, Jez.
Well, the first one, I'm going to say this, and people are going to take the piss out of me for that. That delft little touch from that slicing little ball from Declan Rice, did he mean the pass? I think he did, personally. Was a little bit Bergkamp-esque, Lee. Little bit Bergkamp-esque.
It was a nice touch. It was a nice touch.
Round the back of his ankle, a little bit like that goal against Newcastle. I know he flicked it over the player, but that's a different thing. It was class. You can't deny it. It was absolute class, world-class touch, that was. World-class. Bit Johan Cruyff, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, absolute class, man. My man of the match. Well done, Eddie Nketiah. I hope this kicks you on and spurs you on to be the level that you should be at Arsenal Football Club, and you getting a 10.
I concur, mate. I thought he was superb today. And do you know what? Against a team like that, and this is why I think it was our best performance of the season, because people that say PSV, Bournemouth, yeah, whatever. Firstly, we scored more goals today. Secondly, we didn't have our full strength team out today. And thirdly, they didn't come and play football. Literally, they just parked the bus and was like, well, maybe we can nick a 2-0 loss. Yeah, they didn't want to score. Yeah, they did nothing. They offered nothing going forward. So, excuse me, when you get a team that come to do that, you have to find a way to score. Yeah, sometimes that takes a moment of brilliance. Yeah, we see that against Sevilla the other night with Gabby Jesus sending them for milk at the shop, right? That Cruyff turn he did the other night. Yeah, and the goal he scored. Today we see, 1 second. I have a frog in my throat. Excuse me. Yeah, today even, yeah, we see Eddie Nketiah lashing a 30 or 20-yard screamer. And if he hadn't have scored the first goal, and then the second goal, he wouldn't have took that shot. Yeah, it's moments. And listen, today we found a way. That is not easy to play against 10 men behind the ball, 11 if you include the keeper. Yeah, today I thought that was our best performance, especially second half, because we looked dominant. Yeah, and it weren't just dominant without any effect. we scored 5 goals. Yeah, we can be dominant, have all the ball. We had it against Sevilla the other night, dominating the game, did nothing for the first half and most of the game, if we're honest. Yeah, but tonight, yeah, I thought we were class, man. I thought we were really good. So big up Eddie Nketiah as well. Let's go to the subs.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tomiyasu. So happy he scored a goal, man. He's been superb the last 3 or 4 games he's appeared in.
Yeah, Mr. Average 7 all the time. When he's come on, he's been solid. I actually like Tomiyasu. I've been an advocate of Tomiyasu since he first joined the club. I don't think he's world class. He does his job, whether he's right back, left back, centre back. He does a job, and he does exactly what you write on the tin. Fair play to the man. Another good performance, 7.
I agree. Yeah, steady Eddie, Nacho Monreal-esque.
Yes.
Let's go to Trossard.
Trossard came on yet again. You know, he came on and he brings something different to the party, that guy. He's a tricky, very technical, tricky little player. Cause problems for that defence, Sheffield United's defence. Another good performance, mate. Well done, 7.
Let's go to Fabio Vieira. Won the penalty, scored the penalty. And he seems to have... I don't know, 3 times this season he's come off the bench and impacted a game. Man United, Fulham, and today. Yeah, and it's weird because we haven't seen him for about 4 or 5 games. Yeah, but then today he comes on, fair play, penalty, scores it straight down the middle. What did you make of him today?
Yeah, he's maturing. He's like a fine wine. He's getting better. He's getting better. He just needs to bulk up a little bit more. But yeah, nice penalty as well, by the way. Fair play, taken well, won it. I'm surprised it wasn't given to Nketiah, make it a 4. The last player, if I remember rightly, that scored 4 was Arshavin against Liverpool many years ago.
Yeah.
But fair play, it's a nice penalty, and respect to Fabio Vieira. I'll give you a 7, mate, because when you came on, the last few games, you've impacted, and that's good.
Yeah, that can only bode well. Reece Nelson.
Reece. Yeah, came on. Did a job. He did a job. I'm not... Yeah, he did a job, man. It wasn't brilliant, but he did. Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, he didn't really impact much. Same El Neni. El Neni, I don't know whether he gets the assist for the Tommy goal. I'm not sure he does. But El Neni, steady Eddie, another Tommy, another Monreal. You always know what you're going to get with Mohamed El Neni. He keeps it simple, doesn't he?
Yeah, the thing is, El Neni, he doesn't rip up trees. He comes on, he's solid. That's the thing about him. He's solid. He doesn't panic on the ball. He distributes it very nicely. Was it an assist? I don't know. I'm not into all that garbage anyway. But at the end of the day, yeah, 6.
I think that's it, isn't it? Is that it? Yeah, that's everyone. Last but by no means least, the manager, which you've all been waiting for. Smash the like button. Sub to Jez's channel. It's in the title. Arsenal history and more. I'm going to try and clear my throat before I go live with Ola for the boxing tonight. And we're going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. If you don't like the ratings, cry. If you don't like the manager rating, cry. We're back again on Wednesday. Just leave yours downstairs rather than crying. 3, 2, 1, 9. Ooh.
Right, I'll tell you what I gave mate. I'll tell you why. I'm not cussing him. I would rather he'd started Vieira over Havertz. That's the only reason. Apart from that, he got it absolutely bang on. His substitutions were good. They were timely with the players he had available. Bang on, Mikel Arteta. But I think if you'd started Vieira over Havertz and then swapped Vieira for Havertz,
yeah,
it'd be a difference.
The only reason I gave him a 9 is because he's finally dropped Ghost Guard.
Wow.
Who obviously it's Halloween weekend. The clock's changed tonight as well. Obviously, Odegaard's got Halloween duties to attend to. So, yeah, man, maybe that's why he dropped him. But listen, it is what it is. Big up to everyone who's tuned in. Make sure you sub to Jez. We're going to be back again on Monday for the podcast. Jez, tell the people what you got coming up on your channel, mate.
Tomorrow night, I'm doing a match review of today's game, and then podcast review and Kenny. And 9 o'clock for Monday night, I'm doing a new going on a new channel, Liverpool channel, Uncle Rod's going on there. And then I've got
you're on with Yeti as well, right?
Yes, and then I've got I'm going to loads of channels this week. It's weird. And then
welcome to my world, Jez.
Yeah. And then Tuesday night, I'm doing a show with Kenny Ken because obviously we're playing West Ham. We're going to do West Ham review, weekend review, whatever, normal stuff, 5 o'clock. And then fan camp on Wednesday, player ratings Wednesday. Thursday, I'm on somewhere else. And then Friday, I'm somewhere else. I don't know.
Oh, this guy's just been absolutely sparked out in the first round. Game over. But listen, make sure you tune into Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More. Link in the title. I'm live with Ola for the Fury fight and the undercard. And yeah, man, listen, 5-star performance today. Big up Eddie and Ketir as well. Yeah, match ball, first of his Arsenal career. We're out of here. Adios. Ciao.